I've not got used to using this damn thing yet. Ah! It's at a horrible angle, but oh well. Hello everyone! Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo! Look at that. My bangs are down today. What do you guys think? Okay. It's time to get ready to go to the dreaded mall. Oh my lord. I have a question for you guys, okay? As many of you know, I get to the point where I've had enough of this, okay? And I want to cut it all off. Hello! Hi, sweetie. How you doing, Marilyn? And what do you guys think? Should I take it like, I'm thinking about taking it right about here. And that's removing, hang on here. Gotta get it out from the table. If I take it off right about there, that's about removing. Good. Glad to hear it, sweetie. That's about removing about that much, which I guess is what, a little over a foot and a half. They'll still leave me with what I would consider long hair, but I've just kind of had it with this. So I was wondering what you guys think of that, of cutting it off. Just so you can see, back up here, how long it is. There. And it's down to my rumpy rump. And I'm 6'1", so that's a lot of hair. And I've kind of had it with all the hair. Yeah, that's for sure. That's a good point. Good point. You ready for Christmas? Oh my god, I forgot to wet my beauty blender. I'm sorry. I do this every time. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I forget every time. You would think with all the years, every time I forget. You would think with all the years I've been doing my makeup and using a beauty blender, I would remember to wet it. So, oh man. Christmas. Love Christmas. Love the holiday. But it's so stressful. It's just so stressful. I probably put more stress on myself than I should. Just because, you know, I want to make everybody happy and... But... Oh, I'm going to... You know what I'm going to do? I've had a lot of people ask what it is I use on my hair. I know. I shouldn't either. I should be done by now. But I'm not. Where is my spray? Seriously? Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Sitting right in front of me. Had a lot of people ask what I use on my hair to kind of keep it moisturized. I know. Oh, God, I hear you on that. Oh, I so hear you on that. Trust me. Oh, boy. This I found. This is by, let's see, what's the brand? Take my glasses off so I can actually read now. Isn't that horrible? I think it's Beauty Pure and Simple. It looks like this. It says OGX on it, I guess. But this is just something I purchased. I actually received one of these in a BeautyCon box, I believe. It's called Color Protect Oil. I don't color my hair, so I don't use it for that. I just love the scent of this, and I love what it does to my hair. Now, hopefully, hopefully you guys will be able to see the difference when I spray it on my hair. But you got to go light on this stuff, because if you don't, you end up with greasy hair. But this gives my hair the nicest shine. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but it just, yeah, I just love it. It puts the most lovely fragrance. I mean, if you like, you know, what is this, orchids, you know. But I just think, yeah, you can, okay. I just think it gives the nicest shine to the hair. But of course, if you use too much of it, your hair will end up just a greasy old mess. But considering how much hair I have, it's a lot to, you know, it's a lot to take care of. And but boy, I'll tell you, and like afterwards, I mean, look at that. It's like no effort. My brush just goes zing. I mean, woo, right through that long. My hair's probably, I think, like 4 feet long total. And look at that. You can see the shine reflecting off. And that is just from that one spray. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? The effect it has on the hair. I just really love it. It's cheap, you know? I mean, cool. And you know, afterwards, the other thing is too, when your hair gets real long, I mean, I trim mine regularly, but it's inevitable that you get little split ends. And when you do, especially when those of you have long hair know that if your ends get little damage on them, then, you know, they just tangle together like that. And when I spray this stuff on my hair, I don't have any of that problem at all. But look at the shine it gives my hair. You know, people who have really, really dark hair, I'm envious of them because the sunlight reflects off their hair. You know, I mean, they can be in artificial lighting and you can see the shine come off their hair. But for people like me who have lighter hair, you know, it doesn't show the shine as much. Unless you're out, you know, if I'm out in brilliant sunlight, then you can really see it. But, oh, okay, let's put all this back. Oh, that's a look. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's one of those days, I'll tell you. One of those days. Where's my eye cream? And I can tell it's going to be... I just have those days. I really do. And this is one of them. I feel like I know I'm walking on 2 legs, but it's just one of those days where you feel like you're stumbling through the whole damn day. Dropping everything. God. And I've got so much to do yet. Oh my God. I've got so much to do. I just finished ordering, thankfully, what I got for my mom and our son. I could order online, and so I got done with that, and my daughter, and our daughter actually. But I need to go out and get stuff for the grandkids and my husband. Oh my Lord. I swear the older he gets, the more difficult it gets to find stuff for him. Anybody else have trouble like that with the men in their lives? Oh, man. It's like, what do I get him, you know? You pretty much, you know, when you get to our age, as I'm sure you know, if you want something, you pretty much can buy it. And so I don't know what to get him. I have no clue. That was, oh, by the way, Izzy, so's mine, to be honest with you. He really is. I mean, he doesn't, that's the thing, though. He doesn't require a lot. He doesn't ask for a lot. And when you ask him what he wants, he goes, I don't know, not really anything. So what do you do? That was the Paula's Choice Resist Anti-Aging Eye Cream. I've been digging that. Today I am full on moisturizing every ounce of skin that is on me because, boy, I'll tell you, our weather has been, I don't know if you guys are having just wacky weather where you live, but I live in Washington State, Seattle, right outside of Seattle to be specific. This is Charlotte Tilbury. Hey, you guys have been together the same amount of time we have. We're 27 years. We haven't been married 27 years. We've been together 27 years. We've been married 20... Oh my God, we just had our anniversary. You'd think I'd remember. 24? Whoops. Those things slip from your mind, you know? Ugh. Not from my husband, though. Boy, I'll tell you, he remembers not only our anniversary every year, he celebrates the day we met as well as our anniversary. He's really good at that. Me, who has a memory that's normally like a steel vault. Yeah, I can't believe that when I think I'm going to be 49 in January. I'm a Capricorn, my daughter and I. She'll be 17 on January 11th, and I'll be 49 on January 8th. Magic cream. And to think of the fact that I've been with the same person for more than half of my lifetime, that's pretty... Oh, hey, there you go. So you got a birthday at the beginning of the year too. Right on. Oh, no, I can't believe it. 50. I'll be one more year, and I'll be the big 50. One of the gals, I went to Nordstrom's on Friday, and I don't know how we got going on the discussion of age. But she asked me how old I was. She's like, no, you're not that old. And I'm like, geez, thanks. She's like, what? I'm giving you a compliment. You're not that old. No, it's the, you're not that old. Yeah, just teasing her. But she says, oh, well, what are you going to do for your birthday? And I said, nothing. Absolutely nothing if I can help it. Unfortunately, my mom is not too game on that, even though she doesn't particularly care for celebrating her birthday anymore. She, whenever it's time for her birthday, she gives me well, when you get to my age, I'm like, okay, well, I'm using the same excuse. When you get to my age, Fresh, this is the Sugar Lip Serum Advanced Therapy, trying to do something with my horrifically chapped lips. And this down here, in case you're wondering, if you watched my earlier video where I talked about lip scrubs that can break my lips out. Oh, there you go. I like that. And I said that I'd had a cold and I was probably going to have a breakout somewhere because every time I have, I'm wiping my nose. Anyways, it happens somewhere. That's what that is. Healing. Jesus. Just what I need. Just what I need. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. You think I know where everything's at by now? But anyways, our weather. I'm telling you, it is just, it's like normally this time of year, at least around, our area here, it gets, it gets cold. Not like North Dakota type cold. It just, it gets down in the 30s, and we usually have a lot of rain, and hopefully my daughter and I always pray that we'll have snow because we like it. But this year, I thought for sure, because we had a really, really just warm, mild summer, and I thought, oh, usually when that happens, we end up with what Bree and I like to call an exciting winter because we get snow. And we were all praying for her, like, come on, give us a white Christmas, please. But we've gone between And we thought for sure, I mean, we were pretty sold on the idea we were going to have a brutal winter because literally we had snow in, what was it? October. Oh, lucky. Do you get snow with that? I think you do, don't you, over there? And I thought for sure, oh, we're having snow in October. We are headed towards a nice, cold, snowy winter. Oh, lucky, 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 lucky. I love snow. I just love snow. I love the cold. I am definitely, the Norwegian blood in me apparently took over. My grandpa used to tell me, you're Chippewa, but you don't act like it. Because he loved the heat. My grandpa was all Chippewa, and he did not like the cold at all, but I much prefer the cold. That was Giorgio Armani's color corrector I was using there. But anyways, we've had, it started off looking like it was going to be head towards a cold winter and snowy winter, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. And then we had snow, or we had sun, freezing cold, in the 20s, but bright blue sky. It's like, yeah, not exactly what I was after. And now today, it's gray and dreary and pouring down rain. So that's, I don't know what's going on, but it has been just all over the place. Not normal weather at all. At least for, I'm born and raised in Washington, in Seattle. And, one thing you could always depend on with this area and the climate is you had really regular seasons. You had a very defined, winter, fall, spring, summer. I mean, not anymore. I don't know what's going on, but boy, I'll tell you. Not anymore. Are the lights too bright? I look like I've got halo glow reflecting off my face again. Do I need to turn the lights down? Or the light? It only does this on my iPhone. God, if I had lighting problems like this when I'm recording normally, it'd be wonderful. I don't have enough light when I'm recording normally, but for some reason, the iPhone just really picks up light. Is that better? Let me try turning this down. Whoa! Hey, look at that. Whee! I'm sorry. Is that better, just having the light off or not? You tell me. Of course, now I can't see to do my makeup because I'm sitting. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, come on. That's my makeup mirror. Well, today's challenge, we're doing makeup in the dark. Doesn't look like it, but I'm sitting in the dark, literally. Like I said, one of those days. I am using Lancome's Tint Idole. And while I absolutely hate the fact that it has naughty bad ingredients in it, I love the way it looks on my skin, so I'm wearing it today. God, I wish they'd make this foundation exactly this coverage, this finish, and not have the denatured alcohol in it because it's a beautiful foundation. It really is. I love it. It wears beautifully. It doesn't sink into all my little friends I have with me that I gain over the years. I'll tell you. I mean, it just, I love it. I love it. And the color match is pretty good. So today, one of the things I have to do is go back to Nordstrom's. I was at Nordstrom's on Friday. That's what I was, when I did my last Get Ready With Me live, I was getting ready to go to Nordstrom's to get the Patrick Starr collection from MAC. And I thought I was going to purchase the whole collection until I got there and saw it. Now, I don't know about everybody else out there, but when I hear the words collaboration, I'm thinking that, you know, somebody worked with a makeup company, created, you know, all new colors, things that they enjoy, yada, yada, yada. I don't think I've ever, in all the years I've been, you know, purchasing collabs and that kind of stuff, I don't think I've ever seen one like this MAC collection. Was a little thrown off by it. And I went in with the purpose of purchase. Oh, by the way, I'm using color 110 Ghost. No, it's Ivory. I went in with the purpose of purchasing the entire collection. But when I looked at it, I'm like, you know, I knew before I went in that the eyeshadows were had a lot of colors that were already existing in MAC. But I had no idea that the entire collection was that way. And I don't know, I was just really disappointed because, you know, as somebody who's been purchasing MAC since, you know, 1980 something, you know, the late 80s, early 90s, I've been buying MAC. That's good now? Okay, good deal. Thank you. But, you know, I didn't expect them, you know, I have just what I'm trying to say is I have a lot of MAC, and for somebody who has a lot of MAC, you know, chances are you're going to have a lot of these colors. And I was just really, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, so the eyeshadow palettes only have one color in them created by Patrick. The pencils are all existing MAC colors. The lipsticks, I believe one was created by Patrick. I'm not positive. I'd have to look it up. But, and that, the one I'm referring to specifically is called Mama Star. And the lip glosses are MAC colors. So I'm like, what's unique about this collection other than the powder? Good question, huh? But I was going to purchase the, that was my by Terry Terribly Densest Concealer. I'm suck at doing this and talking, sorry. And now I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Powder, which is coating me. I look like snow. Anyways, I'm like, you know, what's the point of putting out a collection with somebody else's name on it and saying it's a collaboration, and then you put out all colors that are standard to MAC? I mean, I've never seen that before with MAC. I really haven't. I mean, occasionally, yeah, they slip in a color here and there that's, you know, that's pre-existing in their line, but I've never seen them do an entire collaboration filled with existing products. I mean, even, you know, you look at like Mariah Carey's collection. It was all curated by her. You look at Nicki Minaj. It's all curated by her. It's not existing MAC colors that they just picked out and said, oh, let's put that one in, let's put that one. And then, as if, you know, and I thought, well, I'll get the lipstick Mama Star. But I wanted to look at it first because when I saw it online, it looked incredibly familiar to me. Ah, good one. And when I say familiar, it looked like there's another influencer named Gabriel Zamora, and I thought when I saw it that it looked incredibly like the color that he created earlier in the year with MAC. Like, okay. So I go in. Sure enough, you know, what I expected, I need my Charlotte Tilbury Power, and I forget it every time. Ow, ow, Oh, why don't I just keep this on my damn desk? I don't know. So anyways, I don't have the rest of what I need either. I am woefully unprepared, you guys. Just excusez-moi. I am horrifically unprepared. Hang on here. Which palette should I use? I think I want to use one of these these Ciate palettes. I haven't tried these yet, the Olivia Palmero ones. Anyhow, so, you know, when I get there and I look at it, I mean, the eyeshadow palettes are pretty. And they come in, I'm going to haul all this, so you guys will see it in upcoming hauls. The packaging's real pretty. You know, it's kind of has that rainbow effect, that holographic effect and stuff. And the palettes are pretty. You know, they're white and they've got his signature across them and stuff. But they're all existing colors. Except for the one that he created. It's like, what's the point? So, and then I also picked up the one thing that was uniquely him, which was this powder. I'll be using these in a video. I don't want to use them yet. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing special but the packaging. I was really disappointed. Anyways, and then I decided to pick up, while I was there, this is one of MAC's pigment sets. I haven't even hauled the Christmas collection from MAC from last year. It's still in a box, believe it or not. So I'm going to be hauling that. Yeah, no kidding. Ah, it's horrible. I have an entire, anyway, so long story short, I decided to buy the pigment this year in the pink, what's it called? God, I hate it when they do this. Snowball Pigment and Glitter Kit in pink. I loved it. I can't show you what they look like except for by the pictures, because when I opened this, it was empty. It had no pigments in it. So that's why I'm going back to Nordstrom's today. Another trip back, just because I have, because I just have the time to waste, you know. I mean, I don't have anything else to do. What the heck? Couldn't believe it. Like, yeah, somebody's, you guys better pay attention to what's going on in your stockroom. Because, looks like somebody's helping themselves to some products and just leaving the empty packaging and boxes behind. Wow. That's, yeah, that's what I thought when I opened it. I was like, yeah, because it's still filled with the, what do you call it, the tissue paper. It's got all the tissue paper in it and everything. It just has no product. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is one of my all-time favorite powders. It just gives such a beautiful finish to the skin. I mean, it really does. I just love it. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing today. You know, I think I'm going to just skip contouring today. I'm going to record a video showing how I did my makeup in high school. Can't wait for that one. You guys got to promise me you can't laugh. Jesus. The thing, I look back at pictures, you know, when I was I'm just using last year's. Oh, yeah. She has some beautiful products. She really does. She has some. The reason that powder is never on my desk when I need it is because I have it in a box of a whole bunch of her, just all Charlotte Tilbury, because I'm going to do a one brand get ready with me. Matter of fact, I'll show you real quick. I want to show you the palette I'm going to use. Excuse the tacky looking box. my receipts, but this is all Charlotte Tilbury in here because I purchased some new stuff from hers I want to try. This is the Healthy Glow. I don't know what it is. What the hell? And got the eye wand, the retoucher eye wand. I've pretty much got everything. So I'm gonna do a kind of a one brand get ready with me with that. Wait, that's not the eye palette. And then I also purchased an additional, I'll be hauling it pretty soon so you guys can see it. Where the heck is the eye palette? Hang on here, there we go. This is one of the new ones of hers I purchased that I didn't have. And I just purchased her full palette too. So I'm going to be trying that out. But this one I thought was really pretty. It's kind of a mess right now because I swatched the heck out of it, but it's called the Dolce Vita. The Dolce Vita! Very pretty colors though. What I love about Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadows is that if you like luxury, like, oh, I don't know, Tom Ford, you can get, you know, basically, if you like Tom Ford's eyeshadows, but you don't want to pay the price. The one thing first. I would probably say one of her eyeshadow palettes, to be honest with you, if you like eyeshadows. Because Charlotte Tilbury, before she started her own line, actually curated Tom Ford's line. Meaning, you know, she was I think she was the creative director or something like that. So she's, you know, she took a lot of what she knew and, you know, took it with her and applied it to her own line. So her shadows, you know, I mean, her quads are, I think, around the $50 price mark or so, whereas Tom Ford's, you know, up 82, I think his are. Maybe I should use one of his today. Let me grab one of those real quick. Hang on. Because I haven't used all those new quads I purchased. I haven't used any of them. Except for the one. Yeah, and see, here's more of my Charlotte Tilbury here. I love, these are all her quads. It's kind of hard to see, but these are her quads, and these are her cream eyeshadows, which I love. And then her magic cream, an extra of her eye cream, her lashes. So this is just my, kind of my backup, my extras drawer. So, just to show you real quick, let me find my Tom Ford palettes. Hang on here. I think I'll use one of these today just for the heck of it. But I love Tom Ford's eyeshadows. I really do. Just love them. But they're very expensive. Okay. Nude Dip. Seductive Rose I've already tried. Silver Taupe. Now, like I said, I mean, these are luxury. You know, no question. These are luxury. Whoops. Bad influence. But they are really expensive. I mean, there's no question about that. Come on out of there. This is Nude Dip. I mean, they're very, very pretty. Now, this is kind of there's a couple of his that I don't have yet that I'd really like to get. Like the smoky, he has one that has smoky charcoals in it, and I'd really like to get that one. And then he has another one I cannot remember the name of. Has like a bright turquoise in it. Oh no, that wasn't Nude Dip I just showed you. That was silver. Yeah, Silver Topaz. Sorry, this is Nude Dip. This is one of my favorite formulas. This one right here. And another one I'll show you. God, those containers. Come on, get off of there. There we go. Look at those. I haven't used it. I've just swatched it. Look at how beautiful they are. Oh, look at the shine on that. I mean, and they feel, oh my God, the way these feel, you guys. They just, I mean, I swatched all of these in a video if you're interested in seeing them. Yeah, I do too, sweetie. Boy, do I ever. at that, how beautiful. What I love about his shadows, though, in particular, since I'm an older gal, they just glide over the eye. You know, they just glide over the eyelids beautiful. They don't, you know, a lot of shadows I use, they just kind of, especially the metallic formulas, they have a thicker consistency to them, like they've got a lot of dimethicone and stuff in them. His shadows aren't like that. They're really, this is the one I'm dying to use. I'm just dying to use this one. They're, this formula here with that one I just showed you, Nude Dip, and this one here, which I think is a honeymoon. They're almost like a baked gelée type formula. Look at those, though. Aren't those gorgeous? Gorgeous. Maybe well, let me look at Golden Mink. I just love them. I really do. But if you don't want to spend this much money, yeah, isn't it? It's beautiful. This is probably, color-wise, the honeymoon, this is probably the one that I love the most. But like I said, I want to get that charcoal one of his, because I like wearing, you know, with my eye color, I have, my eyes kind of go between really, really light blue, and they go every shade of blue and every shade of green. Let's just put it that way. They can't make up their mind. So I like wearing a charcoal look. It's kind of a smoky eye. This is Golden Mink, which is another beautiful one if you don't want to risk the color. Now, the only thing I've noticed is like these two top colors here, these are like a topper type formula. And I have had a problem with these getting like that coating over them. Not a hard pan, similar to a hard pan, but I don't know how to describe it. They just get like a sealed, they seal themselves is basically what happens. That's the best way I can describe it. And that just ticks me off royally. So if you're interested in purchasing one of his palettes, I would stay away from the ones that have those top coats in them as two of the colors, because in my opinion, he needs to change that part of the formula because they just seal over. And when they seal over, the only way that you can get them so that you can use them again is you have to scratch the top of them. And it's like, excuse me, I didn't just pay $82 for this palette to scratch off most of the eyeshadow and send it into the garbage. You know what I mean? Ugh, anyways. Let's see here. Maybe. See, now you got me thinking about what I should be doing here. Hang on just a minute. Let me put this back. Back you go, Tom Ford. And let's take good old Charlotte Tilbury out. But her palettes, you know, they don't have the bougie, you know, packaging that Tom Ford does, but the quality. I mean, they're pretty palettes, no question. They're beautiful palettes. I mean, like, this is their packaging. Everything's done like this with the maroon, kind of the reddish, brownish maroon and gold, rose gold. And then this is a new one I just bought of hers, which is the Rebel. Isn't that pretty? And you can see a lot of similarities. See, like, she goes with this top coat thing here, see? But see how much more pigmented hers is? Look at that. So, they're, in my opinion, Charlotte Tilbury quads are Tom Ford quads minimized. And the Legendary Muse, oops. Yeah, they're honey, they really are beautiful. They're really beautiful palettes. She's done a really good job with these. And let's see, which one's this one? I buy all mine at Nordstrom's. As you can see, the white sticker there on them. Oh, I can't read what this is because they put the sticker over it. Oh, this is the Vintage Vamp. Oh, this is a beautiful color palette in this one too. Look at that one. And see, I mean, like, for instance, these are like silk. Look at that. Just real quick. Look at that. Look at the pigmentation in that. Her palettes are done beautifully. Look at that. Are those your colors? Yeah. I mean, they just, you know, they're smooth as silk. I mean, and you can see I just went over real quick with my finger. I don't have to dig my finger into these to create a look with them. I mean, they're just beautiful, beautiful palettes. So if I were to suggest one thing starting off with her line to get, it would be the palettes. Now I also, let me, while I'm at it, I might as well show you. Why not? I gotta grab it though out of my stack of stuff I haven't hauled yet. This is, oh yeah. This is something, honest to God, I don't know what's in here. Show me, yes. Might as well. I bought this last time I went to Nordstrom's and they packaged it up real pretty, but what's in here? Oh, I forgot. I purchased one of her liquid lipsticks. Maybe I should try this today. I haven't tried this formula yet. Oh no, that color. I thought I bought the red one. That's the color I bought, which is, what's this called? This is Showgirl. So I've heard real mixed reviews about our liquid lipsticks, so I only purchased one because I kind of wanted to see how, okay, this one, I think this is the one that I was talking about that I wanted in Tom Ford's, and I bought it in Charlotte Tilbury, the Rock Chick. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, let's try. Let's see what she looks like. Fresh swatch. Oh, yeah. I mean, these are, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at that, you guys. They're like silk. Look at that palette. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, my Lord. Okay, well, I know which one I'm using today. There she is, right there. Look at that. Yeah, see? I mean, look at that. Look at those colors. And I love the kind of taupey, you know, she's got the charcoals and then kind of taupey color. Oh, beautiful. So see, that's funny. I was just talking about this. I forgot I bought this. So this is, again, this is the Rock Chick. Charlotte Tilbury. I always say her name like that. I don't know why. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to use today. Might as well. But like I said, Tom Ford has one that has very similar color layout, meaning it's the silvers and charcoals and stuff, and I do want to get that one too. Oh. And her powder. This is, I mean, trust me, there's not very many things I hit pan on. This is my second one. And I mean, there's a dip in there. It's not just, I've hit straight up pan on this, and I'm balling every step of the way. I just love it. This, again, this is her Airbrush Flawless Finish. The only thing that's kind of tough is all of her packaging looks the same. So if you keep stuff in boxes, like, yes, it is. It's beautiful. I have dry skin, honey. Dry, mature skin. And this powder, there's very few powders I found on the market that I can actually use. Oh, hi, sweetie. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. There's very few powders I can use with not only my dry skin, but mature skin. Because, you know, you have dry skin, you put powder on. It makes you, yeah. Do you? Yeah, well, you know the hurt of it then, because I'm telling you, you put a powder on dry skin to begin with, and it just makes you start looking alligator-like, and dry, mature skin, that can be a dangerous territory there. But this powder is, the best way I can describe it is, it feels like a silk powder. It just, and you know, I use it as a finishing powder to blend and stuff, but I also, oh, you don't powder your entire face? Yeah. I don't all the time, but when I'm going out and I want my makeup to really last, I do. And what I like about this particular one, though, is yeah, I hear you there. I use it to blend everything. Like today I didn't put any contour on, I just blushed, but It really is a beautiful powder. But let's try this. Oh, I'm so anxious to get into this palette. Isn't she a beauty? Look at that. Sorry for the reflection. I mean, her palettes are just gorgeous. And the shadows, oh, I'm telling you, they feel, you know, you almost have to go into the store and feel them to really understand how they feel. Do you? Yeah, I didn't do anything today. I usually do, but I just, I'm being lazy. And Charlotte has a kind of a method to how she recommends you apply these. Basically, with this, oops, sorry for the reflection. With this particular palette, this color up here is what she says to use for the prime shade, meaning all over the lid. Yes, all over the lid, and it does have a light shimmer to it. And then this color here is your enhanced color. And then this one down here is your smoke color to use. Yeah, I love bronzing too. To use like along the lash line, smoking out the corner, etc., etc. And then this sparkly doohickey down here is your pop of color. So I'm going to do it exactly the way Charlotte says to do it. And let's see what happens, shall we? And I've already primed my lids. You know, what I like about her shadows, though, is not only the smooth, beautiful texture of them, but like, for instance, with this one that has some shimmer in it, a lot of people go, oh my god, I'm live streaming, what? And I will be in a minute. I'm putting my makeup on now. Sorry, my daughter. You know what I need to do? And I know it's going to drive everyone nuts stopping in the middle, but I just can't. I don't know about you guys, but I can't see my eyes properly unless I do my brows. So I'm stopping to do these real quick. I just cannot frame my eyes properly unless I have my brows. I can see my brows, and since I'm not lucky enough to have dark brows. Well, you guys weren't long. You weren't gone long.
No, you've been doing your makeup long.
No, I haven't. I just started. Yeah, she has beautiful packaging, no question. But you guys that have dark eyebrows are so lucky because you can just sit down and do your makeup and you can see your brows. But people like me who have invisibrows, as I like to call them, I can't. Look at it. I can't see it. Oh no, my battery's going dead. Oh wow. Looks like my live stream might be over before my makeup is. How in the heck did my battery get? Hey Bree, will you please grab me my charger?
Are you going to the mall?
Yep. Can you grab me my charger real quick? Just unplug it from my thingamajiggy. Thingamajiggy, you like that? My thingamajiggy. Your kids know what the heck you're talking about, right? Oh, let's just get these done real quick, at least so I can see them. I just have a heck of a time doing my eyes when I can't see my brows. Can you plug it in for me down there, honey? I need the plug part for it.
You don't have a plug part for it.
Yeah, I do. It's on my, oh. Does it plug in there? Let's not cram it in, shall we?
If it don't fit,
nope.
F it.
I wish it was snowing here. Oh, did that work? Sorry, my daughter's doing something. What'd you just do?
Turned it on.
Turned what on?
The lamp.
The what?
The lamp. Mirror. I don't know what it is. It has a light, so it's a lamp.
Well, I don't know quite what she just did, but she plugged my phone into my mirror. Isn't that funny? I had no idea that it could do that. I tell you, kids, they don't even need to learn to use technology. They just look at it and know what to do with it. I thought I was tech savvy. I'm sitting here using a makeup mirror that charges a phone and I didn't even know it. Okay. Almost done here. I can fine tune them later. Yeah, isn't that something? I'll tell you. Kind of hard doing my makeup in the dark, I'm realizing. What time is it? God, is it already?
Yeah, you've been doing your makeup for like an hour and a half.
No, I haven't. I've only been online 50 minutes. The timer doesn't lie. Okay, back to the palette. I'm going back into the shade that she recommends you use to prime all over the lid. I mean, see, it's not, you know, you think of putting a shimmer or anything that has shimmer in it up above your crease line, and a lot of people cringe. But it really just gives a nice base and a real light, pretty, I don't know how to describe it. It gives a real nice, almost a gleam to the eyes. Yeah, so do I. But you know, I've noticed, funny thing is when I was younger, like young, back in high school days, I loved glitter and shimmer and everything like that. And then when I got older into kind of my college time, I couldn't stand it anymore. And so I went to, you know, matte everything if I could. Okay, now I'm going to go into, what does she call this one? The Enhance. So I'm just going to take this second one here and put this in the crease. Anyways, but now that I've gotten older, now I just love, I guess I've gone back to my roots, huh? Because now I just love shimmer, metallic, everything glittery. I'm just going to lay the color down real quick. Isn't that the truth? Oh my God, isn't that the truth? Oh no, we did not blend at all. No, not at all. Oh my God. I look back on pictures and I think, what in God's name was I thinking? May I help you? May I help you? For those of you that don't know, that's Bree. That's the other half of BeautyDaughtMom.
I think you mean the better half.
The better half. You're such a booger.
I'm hungry.
By the way,
feed me.
Hey Bree, she says.
Hello.
Hey Bree. Speaking of hey Bree, that sweatshirt you wanted, Jody says hello too. It was not available till after Christmas.
What?
Yep. So I didn't order it.
Well, I still want it.
You still want it, even though it's not gonna.
I still want it. I will wear it year round.
Mary Quith. She wants a shirt or sweater. You know, she's Bree's into this ugly Christmas sweater thing. She wants this.
It's a Christmas sweater, and it has a picture of Mike Tyson on it, and it says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Don't know where she got her sense of humor at, you guys.
Oh, so bad.
Don't know where it came from. Not from me.
Dad likes it.
Everybody's laughing. Yeah, so she found it on Amazon. And it's just a black Christmas sweater. It has a picture of Mike Tyson on it. And it says Merry Christmas on it. That's horrible. Anyways, I was actually kind of happy when I saw that it wasn't going to be in stock till after Christmas, because I thought for sure she'd say, I don't want that.
No, I still want it. I'll still wear it.
Apparently I was wrong. Yeah. So that's hilarious. I'll tell you.
Dad said the more that he thinks, he thought it was stupid at first, but he said the more that he thinks about it, the more that he loves it and laughs. It gets funnier the longer you think about it.
Only my daughter. I'll tell you. Only my daughter. So I guess I'm still ordering the Mike Tyson Merry Christmas sweater. I was kind of hoping I was going to get away with that since it was not available till after Christmas.
I still want it.
Yeah, I heard. God. Oh. You have kids, Jody? Nice try. That's about it. I was hoping. I really was. I was really hoping. Oh, God. You guys have kids? Marilyn? Oh, I can't get that little side to blend. 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 Oh, you do. Oh, your kids. Jody, your kids are almost the same age as mine. Good Lord. I have a 22-year-old son, and then Bree, who will be 17. 3 grown adults. 3 kids. Good for you, sweetie. God, isn't that something? I'll tell you. Now I'm going into the, I'll remember, the smoke. God, I just, you know, and I just found out, oh my God, it's such a strange experience seeing your kids, you know, age and mature and go through different experiences, and oh, they have 2 grandbabies too, and that's funny that you brought that up because that's just where I was going with this right now. Seeing your kids go through these experiences. My son just came over here on Saturday. He brought my grandbabies over so they could stay with Nanny for the night. And he told me they are expecting number 3. Number 3. And I'm like, oh my God, Brandon, that's a lot of, you know, that's a lot. Yeah, oh wow. That was my response, like, oh wow. And I'm like, I said to my son, you know, I'm happy for him because he's happy. You know, I mean, that's the thing. You know, if he was not happy about it or what have you, then, so yeah, 4, wow.
Can you give me an estimate of how long you'll be?
About 15, 20 minutes. But, you know, if he wasn't happy then, or whatever, then, you know, so you gotta be happy for him. And plus, you know, I'm always happy to have another grandbaby, of course. But I just worry about the stress on him. Yeah, I do too, honey. Boy, do I ever. I just absolutely love it. But, you know, I just worry about the stress on him. Yep, that's about it, sweetie. That is absolutely it. As long as they're happy. I mean, that's the thing. And, you know, as long as he's happy, then I'm happy for him. You know, I mean, that's... But I just was like, God, that's, you know, that's a lot of... It's a lot of responsibility for a young guy, because Brandon's only 22. 22. Now, my daughter-in-law had a little one prior to meeting him, but she's just as much my grandbaby as the one that they had together. And so technically this will be the second one together, but I'll have 3 grandbabies. And I asked my son, because I was just curious, I'm like, what is your obsession with procreating right now? Because my granddaughter is just turned 1 year old. I'm like, you know, you could wait a tiny bit. I mean, instead of just like one after the other, it's not only hard on you, it's hard on her. He wants a son. And I said, well, what if, you know, what if there's not a son in the package here? Oh. And his response is that they'll keep trying until he has a son. It's like, oh, apparently you haven't figured out how much it costs to put him through college yet, have you? Is it? God, So I'm excited for him, though. I mean, it's, you know, anytime there's a new life that's joining the family, it's an exciting time. you just worry for him because, you know, it's a lot of, I remember, but you know what? That's the time to do it, I guess, when you're young, because that's what he said to me. He's like, when I asked him, like, what is your thing with procreating right now? Can't you just wait a little bit? And he's like, well, Mom, I'd rather have them, you know, all together and while I'm young than, you know, spacing them out. And I'm like, well, yeah, I get it. I understand. So, anyways. So we got another, yeah, it's work. It's a lot of work. Boy, I'll tell you. It's a lot of work. Well, this left eye, I'm right. See, I don't even know what side I'm on today. I'm calling this my left. Is really ticking me off. I've never had this. I've just got a spot here that, so since it won't work and it doesn't want to blend away, we're just going to add more to it. I know. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? I'll tell you. I ended up going a wee bit more smoky than I intended. Whoops! But you know what? When you can't get it to work and you gotta just extend it out, that's what happens. Yeah, it's a lot of work. You know, kids don't realize it, and you know, I see these young kids having kids, and I'm just like, what in God's name? What? Yep. I hear you. I don't, you know, and I get, you know, it's so much easier when you're younger. It really is. I mean, because, like, for instance, when my grandbabies come over, I just love having them over. But by the time it's time for them to go home, I'm ready. I am ready. I am packing the Pampers. I am packing everything. I've got their clothes packed. Because it's just, you get so exhausted. Yeah, exactly. You were just completely wasted. And I think to myself, how did I do this? You know, I mean, after
the massive derailment of an Amtrak going to Portland from Seattle, and it's shut down southbound I-5. It crashed right over the freeway.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where at?
By McCord.
Where?
McCord Air Force Base, down by McCord.
Oh boy. Was anybody hurt? What? Well, I just, sorry for the, I'm putting the, the shimmer, the pop color here on. I guess we're doing the gray theme here since I got gray on.
Bridge going over I-5.
Oh my God, you're kidding. Oh my God. Well, I just found out, sorry I missed your message there, sweetie. I just found out from my husband, that's what I was delaying here, that right local here with us, an Amtrak train just derailed. I'm sure you guys will see it on the news wherever you're at, because apparently it derailed right over, it was going over a bridge over I-5 and derailed, and that was way earlier. You guys already saw it? See, my husband just got home and I haven't been watching the news. Oh my God, I didn't even know. I haven't had the TV on today at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I asked him if people were hurt, and he said people were killed this morning, huh? Well, I guess you guys have heard about it even though you're not local here, huh? Wow. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to turn on the news and just be... You're in Texas and you heard about it down there, huh? Wow. That's pretty amazing. I wonder what the heck caused that to happen. I mean, for a train to derail, that's... I love this sparkle. I don't know if you guys can see the shine that it puts off. Her Her shimmers. The train flipped on the highway. Oh my God, did it really? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh my God, and right, you know, it just anytime a tragedy happens, it just kills my heart to see it, you know? But especially right before Christmas time. I mean, you know, who wants, you don't ever want to get news that, you know, that you've lost somebody. But, you know, can you imagine in the holidays and forever every year, you know, you get ready to celebrate Christmas, but you're also mourning the passing of someone, their anniversary, the anniversary of their death. Did they really? And Jody says YouTube just told her. Oh wait, you guys can see each other's messages, can't you? See, on my iPhone, I'm gonna have to live stream next time on my computer, because on my iPhone, all I can see when you guys send a message, it like pops up for like 3 seconds here in the bottom corner, and that's it. It's my fault. Oh God.
You want a kiss?
Can I get a kiss? Yeah, Mama needs a kiss right now, don't I? Oh, thank you. That's Santa. Hi, Sonny. How you doing? How's Mama's girl?
She's camera shy.
Are you camera shy? Can I have a kiss?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, man. Yep, live feed with chat. But I'm going to try next time doing my live feed on my computer, because if I remember correctly, if I do it, sorry, everything's vibrating when I shake the table. If I remember correctly, when I do the live feed on using my computer, then I can actually see a running list of the messages, and I can type back too if I want to, or, you know, send a picture out or something like that. I can't do any of that when I live stream using my iPhone.
Can she give them a kiss?
Yeah?
Do you want to give him a kiss? You want to give him a kiss?
There, you guys just got... Did you like that view of the open beak? How was that, huh? Oh, that was beautiful. She just gave you guys a kiss. Oh my God. Oh, they got hearts. How cute. I'll tell you, boy, that really just kind of put a poop in my, you know, in my drawers hearing about that. You guys, I had no idea that had happened. Isn't that something that's so local to me? I have no clue of. Just curling my lashes real quick. Well, I'll tell you, I need to get a new pair of, a new set of these lashes. Is it pouring rain? Is that what I'm hearing?
Sounds like it.
Good Lord. It's like, I mean, that's what I'm hearing. Anyways, I don't know if you guys use these, but these are actually by Revlon. Well, what I didn't know is this little red thing here. Look at this. Oh, it just comes out. So I guess you can replace one, right? The problem is that when this falls out, this just falls out. It's not like, you know, you take it out when you want to. All the other ones I've used in the past, I've had to remove this. This just falls out on its own. I didn't notice this had fallen out. Can you imagine what happened?
Chunk.
I'm not joking you guys. So now every time I use this thing, I look and make sure that the damn rubber thing, I just need to get a new one, because this, yeah, oh no, it's right, because literally, when I did this and I clamped down on my lashes, I watched a cascade of lashes falling. Bree thinks it's hysterical.
Yeah, because it didn't happen to me.
But I'm not kidding you, it cut them just like a blade. So when I crimped down on it, zoom, it just cut them all off at the base. Man, it is absolutely pouring rain.
Alright, we're gonna go see Daddy. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Give a kiss. Give a kiss. Bye-bye. She's looking at herself.
You want to give a kiss?
Oh, she's laughing even. She says, bye, Bree.
Bye.
Okay, hang on here. What is it that I need? You know, I think I'm going to try that lip color on just... Oh. Hang on here. I'm going to, what did I do with that box? Here we go. I am going to try that lip color just for the heck of it. Man, that's just, does anybody know, oh, you have several new ones. Does anybody know how many people were hurt or killed in that? Were there a lot of people hurt? I mean, I'm going to have to check out the news. I just, like I said, I'm like dumbfounded. I had no idea that that had happened. It was just kind of really thrown me for a loop. Okay, where's my mascara? Let me grab my mascara real quick here. Yeah, we're getting ready to go. Just hang on. I'm almost ready. Now I don't even really want to go out anywhere. Ugh. Okay. I haven't hauled these yet. That's why it's in a frickin' box. But I'm going to use it. This is the Hypnos Drama Waterproof. And where is my lip liner? And this is Charlotte Tilbury's lip liner in, I think, Pillow Talk, which is one of my favorites. It's a beautiful, just like nudie pink color. What I like about her lip liners is that, you know, if you're anything like me and you're starting to get these lovely lines up here, this just goes right over everything, but it actually works as a, yeah, it's a beautiful color. Beautiful color. Ah, man. I can't believe it. I mean, how out of touch am I that I didn't know that? I've been so busy today doing stuff, and to think that a tragedy like that happened, and you guys clear in other states know about it. Oh, wow. God bless those people, boy, I'll tell you, and their families. That's horrible. I wonder if it was our commuter train or if it was whether it was not a passenger, or we have the kind of thing that people take to work too, you know. Dixie says hi. Hi, sweetie. There's my daughter-in-law. She just popped on. Can't talk about Christmas anymore because she's here. Of course, I should have remembered that to begin with, since you can watch back any live feed. Did you hear about the train wreck, Sabrina? I just heard about it. Jesus, where the heck have I been today? Okay, we're going to try this real quick and see.
Hey, let Green Bean know she missed the kisses.
Really doesn't have any scent to it at all. It's got a really unique, I don't know if you guys can see the wand on that. Really unique wand. Let's see the color here. Huh. Pretty color. Huh?
Said let Green Bean know she missed the kisses.
Okay. Oh, it's really thick. Oh. Wow. I had no idea. Really? Oh. I don't know if I like this, you guys. I don't know about this. It's really thick. It's just really thick. And because of that, it's real hard to get a nice line on it. It's kind of just wanting to go everywhere. Let me use a brush here. Huh. I don't know. Well, all I can say is this. I'm glad I didn't purchase all the colors in this, because I don't care for this. You know how when you put a liquid lipstick on, you just know whether you like it or not? I mean, like, it's leaving this weird dark, because of the way the applicator is, and the formula. I don't know if you can see here how much product is on this. See how it's all like glooped up on the ends there? I mean, there's just tons of product there. I mean, there's so much product that adheres to this, and it's so thick that when you go to put it on your lips, all that product that's like bunched up and thick and stuff. Yeah, I love the color, so do I. But it's like it deposits like a massive amount of product all around the outside of your lips. And just keeps growing and growing and growing. I don't know. I don't like this. I have not returned anything from Charlotte Tilbury's line yet. And it feels very thick on the lips. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Might be for some people, but it's not for me. Not for me. And you know, it's interesting too, because usually, I mean, I haven't heard of a product that Charlotte's released yet where people have not liked it that much. It's very, very, very. But when this came, her liquid lipstick came out, released, I just heard constant, the reviews I was watching were all very not, they just weren't good. And I can understand now, because now that I've put it on my lips for the first time, I don't like it. It just feels incredibly thick. It feels confining. It just doesn't feel comfortable at all. It's kind of like that worst combination of drying and thick and clumpy at the same time. Just, hang on, I gotta move my mirror over here because since I'm doing this in the dark, so that I don't have that hyper glow off my face, I can't see what the heck I'm doing. That's another reason I need to try live streaming on my computer next time. See if the camera on my computer is not so sensitive to light. And that's the other thing too. I hear that a lot, Jody. Because like that just came through to me, just right there. My daughter-in-law told me that it was really hard to have a conversation with me when I'm live streaming, because by the time I get the message and respond to it, she's on to something else and forgot what she sent. So apparently that's a very common thing with live stream, at least live streaming. I don't know if it's different when on my computer. Like I said, I'm going to try it next time. I don't know if it's just the iPhone that has that delay or not, because I see people live stream all the time using their computers and they're actively talking to people back and forth. So it must not, maybe it's just with the iPhone that or when you're live streaming with a phone that you have that delay. I don't know. And I am using Hypnos Drama for the lashes. God, that so bummed me out, It just, I don't know. I can hear it in the background because my husband's listening to the report on that train, and it's just horrible. Stuff like that, when it happens, it's just so tragic. You try not to let it bother you, but, God, how can you? I mean, I see stuff happen in other states that doesn't affect anybody I know or anything, and I still feel, if you're somebody that has a heart and you have empathy, it's hard not to. Wow. Where's that at, hun? Do you know, the airport? Oh, I can't see, I have no light. Okay, hang on here. I'm going to kind of block this for a second because I can't see. Just putting a little on the bottom lashes. Don't want to put a lot, because I don't want to darken up my lash line a whole lot more than it already is. I kind of went a little bit more dramatic with this look than I planned on. But I'll tell you one thing, I have no complaints. Oh, that's just horrible. It's just horrible. I don't even know what the side of it's gonna be. I'm almost afraid to look, to be honest with you. Almost afraid to look. As for this unfortunately, this is a no-go. I love the color. I cannot stand the way it feels. Wait, let me spray my face. Spray your face. Spray your face. So unfortunately, I think this is actually going to go back. I don't return things too often, but considering the fact that I just used it that one time and felt that, and now my bangs are all mucked up, I think that's going to go back. Oh, this is just getting worse. The more I touch it, the worse it gets. Look at that. Oh. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh man. Well, thank you guys for updating me on that, because, you know, my husband, they just got home from being out at the mall, store, or wherever. Oh. And when he walked in, I guess he turned on the news and saw that, and I had no idea. You know, I'll tell you, you guys, you have any suggestions?
You almost poked me in the eyeball.
For how, because like, you know, you have to pull your hair back to do your makeup, right? How do you get your hair back off your face without see, now that I pulled it back, now it's put this funny crimp here, and look at what my bangs are doing. How do you get your hair back? Of course you like it, because it's emo-esque.
Hey, I'm not emo.
Anyways, how do you get your hair? Now I'm going to have to just
good Lord.
Leave them to the side. Well, they're going to drive me nuts. Oh, well, that's interesting. Stuff going on all over the place, huh? Scary stuff, I'll tell you. Anywho, well, I'm going to definitely check that out. This palette I love. Oh, I forgot highlighter. Highlighter! Since I don't have anything else on my face today but blush, will you quit rabbit earring me? Ow, I hit my own head. Whoopsies!
Oh, karma's beautiful.
Karma's beautiful. Hang on, I'm going to get up my highlighter. Let's go with... Oh, Dior, where are you? And no, you cannot steal this highlighter from me. This is
I don't care about your
mine.
highlighter. I want your ugly sweater.
This is not an ugly sweater.
Oh, whoops.
The audacity.
You'd probably win the ugly Christmas sweater.
This is not an ugly
without
Christmas
even
sweater.
trying.
Go away.
You're like, I wasn't participating, though.
Go away. This is not ugly. I love this Christmas sweater. Merry Christmas. That's ugly.
That is hilarious.
That is ugly.
And don't mention it, because I want it to be a surprise for little green bean.
Green beans online.
I know.
Well, how can it be a surprise when she probably just heard it?
She doesn't know what we're talking about.
Okay, so this is Dior's, what did I say? Nude Air Luminizer. This is a beautiful... Look at that, you guys. Look at that.
Would you look at it?
Would you look at it? It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. Yeah, we like to have fun, don't we? We like to have fun. But, as I said in, what was it, yesterday's live stream, I think I used this. And I found a dupe big time. If you don't want to spend as much money as this one is, but you want this highlighter,
Quit doing that.
the Wet n Wild has their Blossom. I can never remember the name of it. It has the word Blossom in it. I know that. And it literally is identical to this. As a matter of fact, I've got a Wet n Wild giveaway coming up. I need to get on that. Let me wipe off the pan here. So I hate it when people show makeup all nasty, don't you? Doesn't that gross you out? It's like, oh yeah, here's this beautiful product. I look at it and I go, yeah, that doesn't look so beautiful. Maybe take like 2 seconds to wipe it off before you show it to everyone. So your oils and everything else aren't all over it. Anyways, and of course now it reflects everywhere, but look at that. That's a beautiful highlighter. Beautiful. Beautimous. And I love, especially for mature skin, I love the way this just blends into the skin effortlessly. Like, here, let me just get some on my finger. On the finger. My hand's a mess. Where can I do this? Of course, it's gonna get blown out. That's nice. Can't see it. That's too bad. Well, right here where it's blowing out, it's reflecting so much light my camera can't handle it. Does that tell you something? Look at that. Bang! Bang! Beautiful compact, too. Pretty, pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Well, let's see here. I think I'm all done. You know, I have to, isn't it something? Blossom Glow. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Blossom Glow. It is literally an identical dupe for that one. It is, if you, on your skin, there's no way you'd be able to tell the difference between the two of them. The colors are identical, and I'm actually really impressed with Wet n Wild's highlighter formula. For a drugstore formula, is really impressive. And I've got a whole bunch, and I mean, hold on here, let me put this other earring in. Because you know what, if I don't do it now, I'll get distracted. I'll walk out of the house, and I'll have one earring on. No, you know what? God, I couldn't believe it. I just placed a huge order with Wet n Wild. Now, one thing you'll learn about me, yeah, so am I. One thing you'll learn about me is if I place an order with a company, a big order, they'll come out with new products right afterwards. Watch. So, if you ever want a company to come out with new products, just hit me up. Tell me to order from them. I'm not kidding you. Within, give or take 2 weeks, they'll have new products released. So, let me get, let's see here, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, good Lord. This is all Wet n Wild here. I mean, this is all Wet n Wild. And I bought a bunch of stuff for giveaway. Like, I bought their whole brush set. And you were asking about the palettes. Right on. See, like, just bought that one. Just bought this one. Hold on. I should probably tell you what they're called. What is this one called? This is Art in the Streets. Bought that one. And then Melrose Face. Heart and Heavy. I think this was part of their limited edition, these ones. You Will Marina Me. Hieroglyphic Heart. And then, yeah, see what I mean? Jesus, couldn't believe it. Pedal Pusher. So I just bought these. Just bought them. Full price, not on sale. Comfort Zone. And then they released new ones. I was like, what? What? Why? Why does it happen to me every time? Every time. Bare Necessities. Nude Awakening. That's all I can say. It just happens. It happens to me every time. You guys have no idea. I just purchased. Cool. Thank you. Beautiful. But I got a whole bunch of their different stuff here, and I got their lip liners, their color correctors, bought their foundations to try, their contour stick, a bunch of their blushes, some of their cream contour and blushes. Anyways, and their brushes, and then, hold on here, one more thing. full of boxes. I'm telling you. I mean, as you can see, I haven't even opened it. It's ridiculous. I don't even know if people want to see this anymore, but I figure they do because we're doing a giveaway on it, so. And then I got a couple of these. Yeah, no kidding. And this is their, I guess this was called their mermaid collection, I think. Midnight Mermaid. And it has all of these in it. Let's see here. What are these? Liquid lipsticks, eyeshadows, the new funky highlighter, and 3 eyeliners. This highlighter is definitely interesting. Did you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this highlighter is, you know, you can't really see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's kind of neat because they did a fishtail pattern and stuff, the mermaid. But looking at the color up close, it's different. It's like a yellow gray. I don't know. But anyway, so you'll see that coming up because, you know, I was really not happy with Wet n Wild when I did this because I actually purchased 4 of these online. And when these went live, it was a nightmare. And I mean nightmare. Their site was crashing. It just, I've never seen anything like it before. It was horrible. And so I was on, oh, see, my bangs are all effed up now. Anyways, I was online with my, on my cell phone, on my computer, and on my iPad. All 3 of those, trying to get online to get that collection. And I finally got online on my computer, and then I got online on my iPad, placed 2 orders each. Well, after you placed the order, then they had this time clock thing that you had to wait through. Long story short, turns out only one of the orders placed and the other one didn't, so I was going to have to be able to give away 2, but since only 2 came and I bought 1 for my daughter, I can only give away 1. But I got a bunch of fun stuff coming up. You guys probably don't want to see it all now, but I'll have to live stream again. Oh, and I've got a huge, I bought all of, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I bought all of Too Faced palettes. Oh, girl, you and me both. You and me both. And I have 4 boxes of them sitting here for future giveaways. So, yeah, what, don't even get me started on that, because I'll tell you, you know, they put on, in my personal opinion, they put off the impression that that was going to be a limited edition palette. And because if I had any inkling that that palette was going to be a permanent part of the Morphe collection, no way would I have purchased as many as I did, first off. You know, I purchased them because I thought they were going to be, behave, because I thought they were going to be a limited edition product. I had no idea it was going to be permanent. What's, you know, why the hell would I bother purchasing 12 of them if they're a permanent product? I can get them anytime. Anyways, but I'm still going to give them away, even though the whole thing ticks me off. Well, that's it for me today, you guys. I got to get going. Got to go to the mall. Got to go to Nordstrom's and pick up my pigments since I only have an empty pigment container. It was fun having you guys. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you, sweetie. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming in my live stream. I'm so happy to visit with you. It makes it so much fun, you know? It's really fun to have people here to visit with when I'm getting ready, and I don't know. It's cool. So, and God, I'll tell you, my prayers to the people out there, anybody involved in this horrific accident, because I just can't imagine. You know, I take that train, literally. Go, girl. Yeah, you will see me next time, sweetheart. I hope you're here. I take it, and the thing is, you always wonder, yeah, because, you always wonder why that person, why that moment, why that, I have a real strong faith in God, and I believe that there's purpose. We all have a path. And I just think, you would not believe how many times I've been on that train, on those exact rails, on that exact, well, I don't know about that exact path. I think somebody said, just gotten off the train. Wow. Yeah, it's just, it's kind of like the people in 9/11. There were people who were going to go to work that day and chose to not. And it's just, anyways, because, I'll tell you, I've been on that train literally hundreds of times. I have taken that train down to Portland, Oregon, which is where a lot of my family's at. And every summer I took that train back and forth to see my grandma. So, anyways, so I'll tell you, prayers to everyone that's infected by that and involved in that horrible tragedy. I'm so sorry. I just heard about it and hear it live. Jeez. Yeah, you never know. So I'll tell you one thing. Appreciate every moment you've got. Sure, we all have bad days, we all have bad moments, but it's during those times I remind myself, damn girl, get off your pity pot and appreciate every moment you have on this planet. And every night I step out on my deck, and I kid you not, I say the same thing every night. And I always have individual prayers that are different, but every night I step out on my deck and I look up to the sky and I say, thank you, God, for giving me another day on this beautiful planet. I'd like to thank you for watching out for my friends, family, and loved ones, here on earth and in heaven above, and I humbly request that you continue to do so. Please watch out for my children and my family. Thank you for giving me this time. I love you and have faith in you always. Amen. Bow my head and say amen. That's what I say every freaking night. Because that's how I feel, Yeah, exactly. Gotta be thankful for being here, because boy, it can just be gone like that. So, well, not to... Thank you, sweetie. Bye. I love you. And again, not to end on a... Let's just say, you're out there, you're having struggles. I hope you're beating those bitches back and persevering. It's the way I end every video. I love you guys, and thank you so much for being here to visit with me. I can't wait to talk to you next time. Yeah, laugh out loud. I love you. Have a good day, you guys. And if I don't see you before Christmas, I'm hopefully going to get a couple of videos up before Christmas. It just depends. I might just do a live stream before Christmas. I'm not sure. So, but if I don't happen to talk to you before Christmas, I hope you guys have a beautiful Christmas with your family, friends, everyone. Be safe out there. I love you. Peace. Thank you. Bye-bye, you guys. Bye.